Greetings. This is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, trend update. Fighting escalates in Damascus, and Israel issues stern warning to Syria. Today's date, March 19, 2017. Now, what we got here is a picture from liveviewamap.com, focus on Syria. Syria is a very busy place right now. We have Raqqa. This is where the United States is doing some bombing in and around ISIS. We have Aleppo up in the north. And with Aleppo, we have Turkey in this shade of green in the north and to the east. You have the Kurds to the north and to the west. We have Syria in the red, along with Russia and other Shia. And then to the green over here, we have the rebels, al-Nusra, Fatah al-Sham, also Al-Qaeda in Syria is how they're known. But the focus of this post is going to be down in the south on Damascus. Activity has picked up in and around Damascus over the weekend. Here we're going to get a shot of downtown Damascus. Scripture references out of Isaiah 17, verse 1, the oracle concerning Damascus. Behold, Damascus is about to be removed from being a city and will become a fallen ruin. And again, March 19, military activity in Damascus has emerged over the weekend. Syrian rebels launched a surprise attack northeast of downtown Damascus. Now, the rebels would be the group in the green. Here is downtown Damascus, and north and east is where this all took place. And effectively, the rebels used tunnels to get into the government territory to initiate the action. The attack was with car bombs and suicide missions. Now, the Syrian rebels consist of the Free Syrian Army, the Fatah al-Sham Front, jihadists formerly known as Jabhat al-Nusra or Al-Qaeda in Syria. Now, these groups are constantly changing names and alliances, and this fighting occurred in the Jobar neighborhood, approximately 2 kilometers from the old city walls. And you can see the old city walls right here. There's a bomb that went off literally in the downtown part of Damascus. Now, if you're interested in reading a few more details on what took place, check out the telegraph.co.uk. Syrian rebels launched surprise attack Damascus. Also, there was some information, the New Zealand Herald had a reporter embedded in the middle of all of this. Also to the right, this is on Twitter and Facebook. All these folks have Twitter feeds and Facebook pages, and they post things that they do. And the quote is, the rebels allegedly captured a Syrian Arab army soldier today at Jobar front lines and poured hot tea on him while he's held at gunpoint. And this is in Damascus. I mean, so these are some of the types of things that are taking place. Now, also, if that were not enough, we'll back out of Damascus and we turn our attention to the south and a little bit to the west of Damascus. A new round of military exchanges has occurred between Israel and Syria. Now, this is the second exchange in the last 3 days. Yasser Hussein Asayid, a supporter of the Syrian army, was reportedly killed. He was a member of a militia group based out of the Golan Heights region in Syria. And that would be this area down here, south and west of Damascus. And here's Damascus up here in the northern part of the map. And to the south and to the west would be the Golan Heights. Now, Israel has made it very clear they mean business. Israeli Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman issued the following statement. The next time that the Syrian air defenses fire at us, we will destroy them completely without thinking twice. And again, that's Israeli Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman. And that article was from the LA Times, World, Middle East, Israel, Syria keywords. There's a link provided to that as well. Also, if you Google any of these things, there are plenty of articles regarding the events that have taken place over the weekend. But one thing is for sure, activity in and around Damascus has intensified, and it appears to be escalating. We got multiple groups, and Israel's getting involved. They're exchanging missiles, using anti-missile batteries, the Arrow defense system, to take missiles out of the sky. And so the question boils down to, are we watching the burden of Damascus unfold? And prophecy indicates Damascus will become a ruinous heap and destroyed. Now, in the same context of Isaiah 17 passage is a verse focusing on the Holy One of Israel. He will be seen on earth. Now, I believe the Holy One of Israel to be Jesus Christ, or Yeshua, his Jewish name. These do not appear to be times to play spiritual roulette with your soul. So I'm encouraging all to get your heart, your mind, and soul square with the Holy One. And that's out of Isaiah 17, verse 7. In that day, man will have regard for his Maker, and his eyes will look to the Holy One of Israel. Appreciate you guys listening. If you're interested in more of these types of things, please feel free to check out paulthepoke.com, keyword Burden of Damascus. And there's a series of articles regarding, probably a 2 to 3 year history going back, in some cases back to 2011, of all the events taking place in Syria, in Damascus, and the destruction that's taken place over the last 5 years. Take care. Have a good day.